series of before and after videos, and also kind of an archive for me to figure out the hell I'm doing tearing apart all this crap. So I'm just going to describe what it is. I'm not going to describe why I'm doing that. I'll cut that into different videos. This is a Furuno junction box. Basically, it's a hub. It has a nemea backbone. It's a nemea 2000 hub. It's got 6 ports. Basically, you can attach 6 devices, and it also powers the backbone and the hub, which is the power there. And those are basically the in outs for the hub. Both of them are terminated, so right now it's a self-contained backbone. I'm going to extend that backbone by running a nemea cable out to my engine gauge monitor, which is a whole other story. It's a pretty cool device. It basically is an electronic gauge monitor. Let me zoom this out. It's a basically there used to be a tachometer there, just a tachometer, but this device is digital, so I now have a digital tachometer. It's a 1-for-1. The replacement unit for this whole dashboard, which includes the fuel and the running time, is about $600. And for $450, I bought this digital unit. But what this digital unit also does is it surfaces all the engine sensor information, both idiot sensors, which are on, off, good, bad, just like the engine light. But then there are meaningful sensors that are analog that are on the engine, such as oil pressure, coolant temperature, oil temperature. I think perhaps there's a sensor that you can have also on the well, no, those are the only 2 that I know of. And it surfaces it all to the gauge, and it's a virtual gauge, so you don't need all those little dials. You just have a virtual dashboard and all that information. But then it gets better because it has alarms and events. But it gets even better because it's part of that nemea bus, which I showed you earlier. So all of the data that's being collected from the engine and surfaced there, like the tachometer, is information that goes onto the backbone and the nemea bus, and I can surface it on any other device, the plotter, which is downstairs, the other navigation instruments that I have here on the in the canopy, and more importantly, remotely through Wi-Fi to any phone. But the other thing that's cool that we're going to cover is that's the autohelm, right? So that's a raymarine autohelm, and currently the autohelm does not communicate with the plotter, and it's not on this bus, which is really cheesy. It's great as an autohelm, and I can get waypoints into it, and it also has rudder input information, but it's really not talking to the plotter. So I'm also going to add the device that takes the older bus that this has for sharing, enough information to plot autohelm through the plotter, like coordinates and other conditions like wind, tide. And I'm going to actually put that into the bus also, and that's a wrap.